Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, just wanted to say, hey, what's going on? How are you? What's good? It's February, it's cold. It's not really snowing here, but you know, how are you? Just checking in. Hope you're well. Anyway, we are talking about the Nintendo Direct today. Let's get into it. Now, where do we even start with that Nintendo Direct? Lots of lows, lots of highs. They start strong, they finish strong. There was something in the middle. Like if it was a cake, it was just a mid-table cake. I like cake. I went to bed last night thinking, that was a bit of a crud Nintendo Direct. But I woke up this morning thinking, actually, there was quite a lot there to get excited about. Now, there's way bigger issues going on in the world right now. We're just doing a bit of a rant about Nintendo Directs and their announcements and their games and how 2023 looks for Nintendo, because we're invested. We're on the train already. I'm going to be talking about trains a lot today, but I'm fully on the hype train. I'm here. Nintendo, come on. What have you got for me? So, it's February. Nintendo haven't really been doing much this year so far. You know, there was an announcement to do with the price tag of Zelda, which was, what, 70 quid? Are you joking? No, I'm alright. I'm cool. I'll still buy it. I'll still buy it for 70 quid, but I'm not happy about it. And I will voice that. You know, and then they've gone back and they've 180'd on that. Who are you, Netflix? There was the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet update, which, you know, like, oh my god, yeah, we're going to do an update. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. And the update comes out and it just doesn't solve any performance issues whatsoever. But, you know, it's Nintendo, it's Pokemon, the card's coming out soon. Just sweep it under the rug. And we're all still here, like, we're still here. We're kind of annoyed, but we're still here. So, I got very excited, like I always do, when I saw the announcement of a Nintendo Direct of 2023. The first one of the year. And it got me thinking, Mr. Nintendo, what have you got in store for us? And Mr. Nintendo said, come here, young man, come here. You're probably wondering why I brought you here. 2023, what has it got in store for you? Nostalgia and remakes, some DLC, but we're going to charge you for it. It's not going to be involved with the Nintendo Online next thing, but that's still a thing, don't worry. There's stuff to do with that. Some demos. You like demos, right? You remember demos. Do you remember magazines with the disc and you remember that, right? Yeah, but mostly going to be in nostalgia and remasters. Are you in? And we're like, yeah, we're in. Yeah, we're in. Anyway, come on, Lewis. Positive thoughts. I went to bed last night thinking, nah, I'm not on board. But then I kind of woke up this morning and thought, nah, I'm on board. I'm on board. There's lots of positives to take out of it. So let's go through my highs and lows of the 2023 February Direct. It's starting. Buckle your seats, everyone. So with announcements, you know you got to start strong. Pikmin 4. Big, strong start to a Nintendo Direct. We already kind of knew about that though, didn't we? But more gameplay, revisiting the Pikmin world makes you remember, oh actually, yeah, this game was pretty sick. New Pikmin, nice and colourful. There's a dog. New types of bosses, new types of elements to get over. Oh, I think I'd get too attached to my Pikmin here and seeing them get kills like that, I don't know if I could do it. There was a dog involved. Some new characters, some new locations. There's a dog involved. If you don't know what to do and you're making a sequel, just add a dog. Fable 2, add a dog. It works every time. Oh my god. And then we had 3 games in quick succession that I was just like, okay! Xenoblade Chronicles.
Lapterist extraordinaire. What now?
Never got fully into Xenoblade. I think it takes about 2,000 years to complete. I haven't got that time. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. An expansion pass DLC looks like some sort of boss rush game where you play specific characters to see how far you can get. Yeah, sounds cool. If you're into it, you're probably into it.
Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine.
Samba de Amigo. You know, the Wii did build a really strong foundation with Just Dance and these kind of interactive fitness-esque games. It's good to see that Nintendo is still kind of involved with that. But, you know, it was Just Dance with maracas, Super Monkey Ball with maracas, unlicensed music with maracas. Yes. Yeah, it looks fun. And then there was Fashion Dreamer. Oh my god.
Give them a like if you dig their style.
Just looks like some weird Black Mirror episode where you go around and you have to rate each other. Camera angle was a little bit weird, way too punched in, you couldn't really see the world. But being an influencer is all part of modern day society. If they're going to make a game about it, do it. Sounds good. I'm here for it. I'll definitely see what that game is about. Okay, then we move swiftly on to Dead Cells.
Dracula's Castle beckons.
Again, another game that I've kind of tickled in a little bit. Looks cool. Glad to see they're doing more stuff about that. Tron Identity. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't care. Really sorry, don't care. Tron came out yonks ago. Just for, I don't know, maybe if you're major into Tron, then that's great, but I'm just not really into it. Ghost Trick Police Detective.
The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD.
Got me a little bit excited, and then by the end of it, I was just kind of thinking, I've got no idea what I just watched.
Well, that can't be good.
Is it like Broken Sword? Is it like Professor Layton? Don't worry, it's coming. I don't know, cool. It's so short, I couldn't even really form an opinion on it. Oh my god. Okay, Deca Police. Looks cool, looks interesting. Does seem like a bit of a stretch to be creating new anime-style games on the platform when they could be visiting more actually established animes and mangas and bringing them to the platform and maybe exploring different avenues and not having a game about the series or a game about the book, but just being like, hey look, we've got this cool platform, why don't we create it into something completely different but as a video game? That could be fun, right? Just rip into people. Oh mate, he's got literally like a real pistol. Bayonetta Origins, cool. I was like, don't care. And then all of a sudden I'm like watching it thinking, oh, got a little bit of an Akami vibe.
You'll control both witch and demon at the same time.
I'm not really that interested in the video games, but I know that it's there. I respect it. They've done loads of them, and people are very excited about it. But the origin story looks kind of cool. Everyone loves an origin story, don't they, Batman? And it has a bit of an Akami vibe. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks nice. Then moving swiftly on to Splatoon 3, I thought, this game's come out. Why are we seeing Splatoon 3 again? Oh, here's an expansion. Oh, okay. Oh, is it included with the Nintendo Switch Online thing?
This paid DLC.
You have to pay it, but it's worth it though. Oh, okay. What are you bringing to the table? The lobby from the first one and some cosmetic stuff. Maybe some weapons. Cool. Okay. And then they finished that Splatoon trailer with the side quest expansion that might be coming in Wave 2. Oh. Now it looks cool. White, very neutral colour in a world of Splatoon, which is obviously very pop colours, very wild and very colourful and wonderful, and it seems like a bit of a more moody trailer. Be interesting to see what that's about. Now, two games that I didn't think I'd be excited about, but I ended up being excited about.
Venture through a brand new world in
Flying Shark!
Traveler 2.
Octopath Traveler 2, played the first one, loved it, didn't get all the way through, but thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can understand that this was something that would do well. Saw Triangle Strategy come out, and I thought it was gonna do a similar thing, but it didn't really do a similar thing. Cool. Demo, yes. Oh, you like the game? There's a demo available right now. Fantastic, love that. And then Sea of Stars. So you've literally just shown a pixel art
Nintendo Switch
RPG. It was Octopath Traveler, random remake I don't really care about. God, not this game as well. Sea of Stars. Two games that seem very similar. Pixel art, turn-based combat. One very colourful, one very moody. Just seem like maybe put them somewhere else in the Direct, because now they're kind of almost cancelling each other out a little bit. Just my personal preference. But again, Sea of Stars. So you like the look of it? There's a demo. Don't worry, we forgot. That demos existed, but not Nintendo. And hey look, you play the demo, there's parts in the game that are redacted purely because it will spoil the game for you. I like that extra touch. I like the fact that they're thinking that people might play this to then progress onto the actual game. I love that stuff. I'm here for it. Advance Wars 1 and 2 reboot.
Pre-orders begin today.
We already bloody knew about. You're taking up Nintendo Direct time that I want them to talk about Wind Waker. That's all I want. All I've ever wanted. I'll probably stop watching Directs if they ever announce that though, so, they know how to keep me keen. But Advance Wars 1 and 2 reboot, I understand people like them. Cool. It's just another trailer about a game that we knew was coming out, but again, it's not being postponed, so that's good. You've done the bare minimum, Nintendo. Oh, okay.
Magolor.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland, again, we already knew about, but we're seeing a little bit more. We're seeing some end game stuff. We're seeing some additional content. I'm cool for that. It looks cool. I never really thought that I'd be interested in a Kirby game after the last one, but, a redo, I'm here for it. Speaking of redos now, the Nintendo Switch Online comes up and you're thinking, oh crap, we just spent money on this. What else are they doing? There's going to be GameCube. Are they going to add GoldenEye? No, they've already done that, and it didn't really work out, so surely they've got to go somewhere strong. Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance.
Switch,
oh my
you can play
god,
these games
yes.
Anytime, anywhere.
Sweet, I'm here. I've already got my ticket. I'm on the hype of emulator-style games coming back to Nintendo, all for nostalgia. However, the games seem a little bit minimalistic. I know they'll add to it. I know it will expand. It will probably get better. But there was only a handful of games that I would have really played. So Game Boy Color, maybe I'll play a little bit of Tetris. Some of the original Mario stuff, I'll probably have a little tickle. But when they were Game Boy Advance, Golden Sun, Minish Cap, I'm here. But there was just one thing missing for me, and there was no Pokemon whatsoever. I thought, come on now, you're missing a trick here. A bit of Pokemon Yellow, a bit of Fire Red maybe, pump up that nostalgia. But then I guess if you release that, then you're driving sales away from Scarlet and Violet. But then we all know how that game is going. And I don't know, doesn't make sense to me, but I would love to see more Pokemon stuff on there. Now, I know after the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance stuff was announced, probably people are feeling pretty hyped, and then we go straight into Metroid Prime Remake. I can't lie, I'm not a massive Metroid fan. Get in the comments and let me know, were you upset by this? Was it something that you were expecting? I thought we were going to have a trilogy. I thought there was going to be Metroid Prime 4. Like, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, but, you know, Metroid Prime 1 was a very, very successful game. They've remade it. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm probably not going to play it, but it looks good. I saw the side-by-side of the Wii versus the Switch version. Just seems like they've moved the contrast a little bit. It doesn't really seem HD to me at all, but I guess if you're interested in that, you're going to buy a first class ticket and you're on the hype train. You're going. It's choo-chooing along to Metroid Land. Oh, cool. Now, Fantasy Life popped up, and I thought, oh, this looks kind of cool. It's a farming simulator with RPG elements. Oh, no, wait, we did a direct like that already. Seemed kind of cool, got me a little bit excited, and then when I realised it was just kind of like a Wish.com version of Animal Crossing.
I'm a woodcutter, angler.
Now I just sort out Animal Crossing. I just kind of hoped that Nintendo would look at their best-selling games and say, okay, cool, how do we make this bigger or better? How do we expand on this? Or how do we take what's successful from these games and make it into something new, not just basically repurpose the same thing, and not really show enough of it to get anyone really that excited? Again, just looks like Animal Crossing. I did Animal Crossing, thoroughly enjoyed it, probably not going to revisit the game, and I'm not going to then buy into another game that maybe does the same thing, but with some combat. Oh, Professor Layton, yo, these games were sick, actually. Professor Layton, I'm here. The shortest trailer ever, but, you know, he just turns around looking cool as hell. Haven't seen him on the Switch yet. I could never really master the Professor Layton games, but they were fully involved. They were active, and I fully enjoyed them, so I'm on the train for that. We're all choo-choo into Professor Layton's yard. It's going to be great. And then we move swiftly on to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Expansions. Yeah, that's right! Now, Wave 4. I've enjoyed all of the waves, just purely because there's always been one course on there that's been a little bit nostalgic. This Nintendo, giving you that nostalgia. Love it. But I'm here for it. I'm fully involved. I stream Mario Kart 8 every Friday, and we all get involved as a community, and we all have a good old time. So the fact that they're adding additional content to that, which we already knew about, is great. A new character, a new map, but we kind of knew this stuff was happening already, but it's nice to see, I guess. It's cool to see. It's cool to see some release dates for that. Now, we had like a quick, you know... Nintendo were like, okay, cool, we've only got like 4 minutes left, so we're going to just mash loads of things into you as quickly as possible, and how you digest them is completely up to you. Minecraft Legends, yeah, I'm down for that. It looks fantastic. Fully get involved with that. Have a nice death. Oh, nice. That was cool. Both games looking pretty cool. Very short features. There wasn't enough to really get your heart racing about anything, but, you know, you're still seeing it, you still know it's happening, so cool. We fizzle out a little bit. If you're a Mega Man fan, then there was like a of Mega Man there. It was like 4 seconds, and I was like, oh, okay, fine. But, you know, we started strong with the Pikmin 4, and obviously there's only one way to finish this direct, and it's got to be something to do with Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and they've done a good. Oh, I'm still excited. Come on then, let's go. There was a few things that I was expecting from the end of the trailer to announce. And one thing that we got was a special edition. Cool, sounds good. A release date that wasn't going to be pushed back for like the 17th time. Cool. But we didn't get the Nintendo OLED edition of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Who knows what that means? Maybe it means that we're going to get another direct in April, maybe in May, and they're going to talk about Zelda again, which would just kind of be annoying, because it's just like, look, we know it's coming out, let's just move on. However, getting into the Zelda trailer, there was lots of things to get excited about. Again, the world wasn't broken, so they don't need to fix it. They've gone a little bit Majora's Mask with the moon, kind of on that first shot.
Leave no survivors.
Got lots of different angles of Link fighting different bosses, lots of despair. Lots of almost like Hyrule Warriors-esque stuff going on, where the whole world is just completely 180'd and just gone to absolute dust. And obviously the only person that's going to solve it is Link. But can he solve it? Bloody of course he can, Zelda. What are you talking about? There was a thing with the gauntlet. What's going on with that? Does he get his arm chopped off? Does he now get a robotic arm? Where are we going to go with this game? One weird gripe to do with it, though, was the fact that there was a few new elements of, obviously, flying has got to be involved with this game. And there was the platform with the 4 fans. Yo, what's that? Hot air balloons with Link riding and the thing, and I just thought, it's hard. That Hyrule was wicked, but to populate it more would be great for me, and I don't know what other people think about that. But maybe add some birds and had a little nod to Skyward Sword or something like that. You know, it would have been nice for them to consider and revisit those elements of other games that have been successful and try and pop them into this new game. We've been waiting so bloody long for it. But, you know, it's hard to be upset about Zelda, but we knew they were going to end like that. We knew they were going to end like that. Oh! And you know, they start strong, they finish strong. However, after the Direct, yeah, I felt nothing but, yeah, there's lots of games there that aren't really for me. I can't have everything when it comes to the Nintendo Directs. You know, if there's 10 things there, I'm probably going to like at least 4 or 5. But if it was 4 or 5 things that I was fully involved with, then that would be great. But all of these things were kind of just like, yeah, that's kind of cool. But out of the whole Direct, there's only one game I'm probably going to pre-order, and that is obviously Zelda. But I was going to do that last year. I was going to do that the year before. Nothing that the Nintendo Direct has shown me has made me get my heart racing to get that first class ticket to the hype train. Maybe Professor Layton, but I ain't going to really pre-order it. I'll wait for it to come out. I'll see what the game's vibing with. Is it going to be good? Everybody releases a game nowadays and everyone's like, yeah, cool. It doesn't work. Something's wrong. We have to wait for a patch. It's essentially what I've done with Pokemon, and they haven't released a patch. So I'm kind of done with buying AAA games. I kind of wait for them to do their thing. But there we have it. That was the first Direct 2023. Mr. Nintendo said nostalgia remasters, expectations versus reality. You've got to manage them, people. But, you know, there was a lot to get excited about. A lot of cool demos. We like demos. Bring back the era of magazines and doing a demo. Bring back that era. So yeah, lots of positives, lots of negatives. But enough of my complete and utter ranting. Get in the comments and let me know, what did you think to Nintendo Direct? What are you pre-ordering? What are you going to get involved with? And once again, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Do all the liking and the subscribing and the bell notifications and all those things. But do get in the comments and let me know what you're excited about. And I'll catch you next time. Alright, all the best and in a bit. See you later.